Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. DOS here, and welcome to the moment. It finally happened. Springtrap has arrived in Dead by Daylight. The moment has come. The moment I have waited for 9 years. Now in this video, I'm going to be going through his 3 perks, explaining what they all do, going through each one of them. I'm also going to be going through all of his add-ons individually. So grab your popcorn, sit back, relax, and enjoy. First up, let's take a look into Springtrap's bio. The animatronic. Deep within the abandoned Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, William Afton ran from the ghosts of his victims. He frantically put on his beloved Spring Bonnie costume, the disguise he wore while committing his heinous crimes, to hide from the pursuing spirits. But fate had different plans for Afton. Something activated the spring locks within the Spring Bonnie costume. Metal clamped against metal, piercing the murderer and trapping him in his costume. As he screamed, the checkerboard floor rose up to meet him, and everything went black. Thus was Springtrap born. From the death of a murderer, he awoke to a familiar sound. His body, a pillar of agony. The ghosts that had tormented him were gone. The walls surrounding him were decomposing. The floor beneath him falling away in moldy patches. How much time had transpired since the spring locks tore through his body and fixed him within his costume? The urge to kill lingered within him. Still, the thirst long left unquenched. The sound filled his ears again. Children's laughter. Were children playing in the kitchen? Springtrap rose to his feet, adjusting to his new body, and marched toward the sounds. He picked up speed as he moved, walking turned to running. He rushed into the kitchen and found nothing. No children, no games, no laughter. Just a swirling mass of black fog enveloping the far wall. Springtrap examined the fog. Curiosity tightened his grip on him. As he stared into the darkness, his distended eyes could see shapes emerge within the fog. Who were they? It didn't matter. They were his victims now. Somehow, he knew the hunt could go on forever. All he had to do was step into the fog. And there you have it. That is the animatronic's bio. Next up, we can go through his stats here. Springtrap's stats read as following. His max base speed is 4.4 meters per second. Or if you'd like to put it a different way, with Springtrap's Fire Axe ability on his person, he is a 110% killer, which means he is 10% faster than a survivor. Now, once he throws his axe and he doesn't have it on his person, he is 115%, which means he's 15% faster than the survivors. He has the base tear radius, which means within 24 meters of his body, you'll get his heartbeat. This is the average heartbeat range for a killer. And his height is marked as average, but he's actually a quite tall killer. Next up is his power. Fazbear's Fright. The animatronic lived to kill, even when his mechanical costume became his tomb. Special ability, Fire Axe. The animatronic is armed with a fire axe that he can throw at survivors. If the axe hits a survivor, the weapon becomes embedded in them, leaving the survivor vulnerable. Survivors must remove the axe before they can be healed. Special map feature, Security System. To start the trial, 7 security doors are spawned randomly throughout the map. These doors can be accessed by both survivors and the animatronic. Each security door has a camera attached to it. Interacting with the door gives the survivor access to the camera view, allowing the survivor to cycle through every camera in the map, travel to the door they are currently looking through, and potentially reveal the animatronic's aura to the team. Using the cameras and doors too often will deplete the limited battery power available, forcing survivors to wait until the system reboots. The animatronic may travel between security doors with or without battery power. If the animatronic enters the security door, they may choose to exit from any other door in the map. Moving to a door already in use by a survivor will cause the animatronic to grab that survivor. And now his 3 perks. First up, Help Wanted. Try as they might, you know how to stay one step ahead of your guests. When you damage a generator, it becomes compromised. When the compromised generator is completed, your successful basic attack cooldowns are 25% faster for 60 seconds. You think you are in control? Next up, Phantom Fear. You've always had a reputation for startling unsuspecting guests. When a survivor within your terror radius looks at you, they scream, and you see their aura for 2 seconds. This perk has a 60-second cooldown. Excellent. Your screams please me. And finally, Haywire. For some reason, machinery has a habit of failing when you are near. Exit gate switches with at least 50% progress regress at a rate of 50% of gate opening speed. While they are regressing, survivors see the exit gate lights flicker randomly. There will be no redemption for you. Next up are the add-ons. Rotten Pizza. Food poisoning is no laughing matter. Increases the duration of Killer Instinct from the axe by 50%. Restaurant Menu. Lamination is peeling and crusty. How appetizing. Decreases the minimum time required to retrieve an axe embedded in the environment by 10%. Help Wanted Add. We all need a little help sometimes. While winding up an axe throw, see a preview of the starting trajectory. Greasy paper plate. It sticks to everything it touches. No amount of soap can wash it off. Increases the time required for survivors to remove the axe by 10%. Streamers. Employees would throw them over the rafters for a quick decoration. Increases the speed at which you travel through security doors by 20%. Security Guard's Badge. Badge comes with certain privileges for whoever carries it. When exiting a security door after a teleport, gain the undetectable status effect for 50% longer. Ripped Curtain. Taken from Pirate's Cove, caught on the animatronics that live there. When an axe hits a survivor, they gain the hemorrhage and mangled status effect for 70 seconds. Party Hat. The party never ends, no matter how much they beg. When an axe is embedded in the environment, increases its area of effect radius to 250% over 3 seconds. Decreases the duration of the area effect by 50%. Office Phone. He tried to leave the messages as a warning. He didn't last long either. Survivors within 12 meters of a survivor with an embedded axe gain the oblivious and, if injured, broken status effects. Purple Guy Drawing. It only takes 10 seconds to draw. While survivor has an axe embedded in them, any rushed interactions they perform reveal their aura to you for 4 seconds. Removing the axe from themselves reveals their aura to you for 4 seconds. Freddy's Hat. Gabriel trusted the wrong grown-up. Now he's the star of the show. Increases the axe weight while throwing by 100%. Foxy's Hook. A pirate's hook that seems more menacing than playful. Players within range of the axe's area effect gain 10% haste for 6 seconds. Chica's Bib. A good way to keep Mr. Cupcake from making a mess. Survivors within the axe's area of effect gain the exhausted status effect for 5 seconds. Bonnie's Guitar String. Worn strings that are off tune and liable to snap. Unlocks potential in one's aura reading ability. While moving between security doors, their pair progress of generators can be determined by the intensity of their auras. Loot Bag. Open the bag and see what goodies are inside. While survivor has an axe embedded in them, they gain the incapacitated status effect. Exit gates will be blocked for them. Endo CPU. Greater computing power for greater efficiency. While within the axe's area of effect, pallets, breakable doors, and generators break 25% faster. This effect lingers for 5 seconds after leaving the area of effect. Celebrate Poster. The celebration lasts all night long, or until no one is left. After an axe is embedded in a survivor, Both you and that survivor gain 20% haste and vault 20% faster. This effect ends if the axe is removed, or if the distance between you and the survivor exceeds 32 meters. Access panel. Getting control over the security doors is key to getting the job done. Your axe gains the ability to travel through security doors and will exit straight through the connected security door. Iridescent remnant. Molten metal. In the right hands, it's the key to immortality. Upon moving to a security door, windows and upright pallets within 16 meters of the destination door are blocked for 8 seconds. And Faz coin. Collecting these tokens comes with a price. Upon throwing the axe, your terror radius is copied to the axe. Until it is reclaimed, you gain the undetectable status effect for 10 seconds. And that is everything for Springtrap. Overall, for me playing on him throughout the week, both games against real people and bots, he is a lot of fun. He's definitely a killer that I enjoy, and I think he's a killer that is relatively easy to pick up. Now, unfortunately, his time on the public test build will be coming to an end very soon. By the time you're seeing this video, you either have a day left or the PTB might already be gone. But don't worry, to everybody who hasn't had a chance to play the public test build, this chapter will be live on June 17th. So until then, I hope you guys enjoy, and I'll see you at the party. And as always, hope you all have a good morning, afternoon, and evening. Goodbye, everyone.